let's get rolling. Welcome to the shed. We had the brief tour there a moment ago. Today we're going to be working on the three. Okay, the last one on our list for this three-parter is the Vernal Crush, the bourbon base. I would have to run in to get my final notes because this was bourbon Midori, passion fruit with a shot of lime and an absinthe wash. Now, my recipe here omits the passion fruit, so I would have to look back to recall what exactly I had measured. So I'm going to go with the recipe plus a half measure of passion fruit. And if I notice that that's off of what I was originally going for, then I'll note, go with the full measure. Having said that, let's get underway. Vernal Crush. There's a bucket down there. Vernal Crush. So we're going to start with one Midori for the melony goodness. And that's melony as in the nature of a melon, not Melanie as in some female compatriot named Melanie. We're going to start with the 1/2 passion fruit. Again, I'm going to eyeball that. Go a little bit more. And we're going to go 1 lime juice. Lime seemed more appropriate in this, and it turned out that was a good call. The lime is fantastic in this. Lemon just imparts a little different nature, a little different kick. All right, try that again. Perfect. 1 lime. And on top of that, 1 bourbon. So for this, using Maker's Mark. Yeah, I know, buy Canadian, but this bottle's been on my shelf for quite some time. Let's say it's not prohibition, but something. Okay. I think that's enough for that one. So the idea of shaking is you're getting a cold, you're melting a little bit of ice into it, and that's it. After you dump it into the glass, there's no more dilution. You actually look for that in other drinks, like summer drinks, tall drinks. They're over ice. Sometimes they're packed with crushed ice, topped off. In most cocktails, you're just looking to dilute and then stop that so it's consistent while you drink the whole drink. So, what's an absinthe rinse? Absinthe wash using St. George's. I'm going to wash the glass in absinthe because, well, I haven't spent $3 to get a little atomizer to put some of this in. But you basically just put a little bit in the glass and get the glass wet with it. You can see I'm spilling a little over. The purpose isn't to leave any actual liquid absinthe in there. You can if you want, or you can just what I do when I'm doing this. Take this, get some nice amount on there, and then just, all right, thanks. There, it's disposed of. So very strong. When I was workshopping this, the first time the flavor profile was good, but it wasn't quite right in my opinion. So it included, instead of the absinthe, it included a half shot of Sambuca. So you can either substitute the absinthe for a half shot of Sambuca or anything anise flavored, licorice flavored. So the Midori leaves you with that lovely fresh green color, nice color. So there you are, the Vernal Crush. Bourbon, Midori, passion fruit, lime, and a spritz of just a touch of the licorice flavor, the Sambuca, the anise flavor. That does give it a nice nose. The full shot of Midori keeps that melon flavor forward, and not too sweet, which works well with the small touch of the absinthe, or if you go with Sambuca, and the acid of the citrus keeps the sweetness down as well. The bourbon is a nice base for this. It would probably work just as well with a gin, maybe even a rum base. I haven't explored many of these with rum. It's probably something I'm going to try sometime in the future, because I'm quite happy with the way that all three of these have turned out now. But Vernal Crush, lovely color, something different. You don't see many in kind of this color. So in the trifecta of the Welcome to Spring series, the Lavender Lift, is sort of based on the violet, is it's a nice purpley color, representative of the bulb flowers, I don't know what they're called, the crocuses and the whatever, those things that are shooting up out of the lawn right now. The Cranberry Ferry, in the nice and in a nice vibrant red, orangish red color, fantastic. And this in the green, just a great compliment to a heartfelt welcome to spring.